Hello everyone, Brickosaurus27, and I was going to do a review of the Thundershot, but I decided to do a review in this. And the reason I haven't done a review on the Thundershot, even though I did get it, is because, well, this. Yeah, the catch is broken. But that is not because the Thundershot sucked. That is mainly because I broke it accidentally but it was because of me that it broke. It wasn't because of how bad the blaster is. The blaster is actually pretty decent, but we're not doing a review on that. Today we're going to be doing a review on a blaster I had no idea existed. I knew this series came out, the Dino Attack, and I wanted to review the other blasters, but I had no idea they made a pistol in the series called, with not so clever name, the Extinct. Now, I absolutely love the look of this. I paid $5 USD for it. So if that is the price everywhere else, that is a very good price for what you get here. If you look on the back, you have what appears to be a flip knife, which I really want to take a look at. The other blasters, the Dino Striker and the Claw Hunter, I will be reviewing those in the future because I do like this and it reminds me a lot of Dino Squad. So this is supposed to be what the Stegosmash was based off of, I think. Because Nerf, I think, copied X-shot this time, which is kind of weird. So it goes with 8, it boasts that it comes with 8 darts and 1 egg with, like, I guess, that almost looks like Blue, the Velociraptor from Jurassic World. Not quite. Looks really cool, love the box art. Always love that little slash they give here where you could actually see through that. There's so many cool features, but let's open this box and see if it's really that great. How's the FPS? Does it feel good? Well, we'll see. I have high expectations because apparently it has a blowback feature, which, if I'm right about that, that will be really nice. So I'm going to have to cut this. I shouldn't using a... I thought I'd use a smaller knife. It's going to get old soon in this channel. But, yeah, I'm using a really large knife from now on. So I said bigger is better, and I meant it. So I'm just going to destroy this entire box. Alright. Packaging is not too bad. So we got some darts, 8 X-shot darts, which is really good, even though it can only hold, like, I think 4 or 5. I'm glad X-shot's including some extra darts. Now, apparently, X-shot is going to make it absolutely impossible for me to get into this box. Alright, so now that I have the blaster in hand, let's see how well this is. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, so first of all, it includes the blaster with the little melee option here. 8 X-shot darts, which are okay, actually. I actually like X-shot darts. And then there's this egg that's half complete. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to put this back here, and I want to put the darts here, and I want to give a brief overview of this blaster. First of all, love the design. It looks so cool. It's a very nice and compact pistol. The grip is phenomenal. It is actually really good. The prime, smooth, it catches well, and here's the cool thing. It has a blowback feature, kind of like an airsoft pistol or something, or a real pistol. I love blasters that have stuff like this and make it feel real. So this feels actually real, kind of. And the cool thing about this is, of course, it stores darts, like any other blaster, but it has a knife thing in front, which you probably couldn't use in, like, real steel melee. But, I mean, that looks stinking intimidating. No one's going to go against you. Now, of all the Nitefinder style pistols, one of my favorites was the Stegosmash. The only con that it had was the fact that it could be modified. But this is going to be modified. It has a bunch of screws. I'm sure it can be modified. This blowback feature is really nice. So yeah, knife, there's 2 sections for dart holding, which is really nice. There's even a little sling mount. I don't really know what you could use that for, but it's nice. It's not really that good of a sling mount, but whatever. These dart holders would actually be a better sling mount. The grip's relatively nice. If you have a really large hand, you're not going to like it because of this restraint right here. But most hands should like it. It has a really nice compact feel. And I really wish I could compare it with something. Let me get a classic blaster everyone has come to know and love recently for a long time. And that is the Nitefinder. It is more compact. It is very nice. And yeah, it's a nice little blaster. The Nitefinder obviously is a little bit bigger, and I would say the grip is better on that than the Nitefinder, but this is really nice. Now, so far aesthetics are really cool. I have seen the Dino Attack, the revolver, and I really want to get that because I think that might be a game changer. But let's see how good this is. I'm going to move this knife down because even though it's pretty cool, I'm going to move it down so I can get a chrono reading. 81 FPS? 48? Oh gosh. I thought it just... I could be wrong because a lot of times they will bounce off on this chrono barrel. Let me do it this way. It's a lot more... Oh, see, that happens all the time. I'm just going to do it like this. 58, so it seems to be all over the place, which is interesting. 81, that just blew me away. If that ends up being the case, 71, okay, so it is literally all over the place in every sense of the word. I think that 48 was a freak accident, but it may not have been. 58, it seems to... now this barrel is not the best and it does bounce off, but it just got 80, which is very good. I am impressed. 62, this is a very inconsistent blaster. I'm going to do a quick little range test here and see how well the range seems to do. Oh wow, that does seem to pack a punch. I'll tell you what. So, chronograph range seems to be all over the place from 81 FPS all the way down to the 58s if you don't count that 48, which I think was a freak that it seemed to bounce in the barrel of the chronograph. This is a modulus chronograph that Nerf made. It's not real. It's designed for guns with barrel blasters with barrel attachments, and I really think this is not the best thing to use. This is all I have. So, from what I've seen, it performs decently, if not a little bit inconsistently. I really love that blowback feature. That's probably my favorite thing about this blaster. If it had consistent 81 FPS, I would have freaked out. And maybe it does. I just need to get a real chronograph someday. So that's really cool. I wish this was like foam or something, or maybe like a really soft rubber, so that way I could actually use it as melee in battle. But that's okay. It still looks stinking awesome. This blaster has a really cool sci-fi feel to it. Almost like something you would have in Halo. It reminds me of the M6 pistol. Very nice. And of course it goes with this target. That's not very nice. But, you know, it's a target. It goes... I'm not complaining that it goes with. It seems to be very nice. But there is only one way to find out, and that is to put it on the actual range. Here on the range with the Nerf... I'm out here on the range with the Dino Attack X-shot Extinct, and I'm going to be doing a range test. Now, I forgot to mention inside that the dart holders are, in fact, really good. I forgot to test them. They do really well. These hold in very nicely, but are good enough where you can get them out. And unlike the Dino Squad blasters, it doesn't really do any damage to the darts if it's in there for a long term. So, and after further experimentation with the FPS, I happen to find out that it is, in fact, around in the 70s and an average, but it gets anywhere from 58 to 80, but the average is 70. So that's all the information I can give you about that. But let's get to the range and see if it's any good. Very nice. Oh wow, that's very nice and accurate too. I am using Dart Zone waffle head darts, Dart Zone Adventure Force waffle head darts. That's probably the best dart available right now for the price, and it seems to shoot pretty nice. I probably would not end up using these for fear of bumping them out, but I definitely would use the front ones right here, front dart holders right here. And it seems to shoot pretty darn good. I wish I had a tape measure, but I don't. So yeah, very nice performance. Shoots very nice. I'd definitely stay around 50-60 feet, probably more in the closer to 60 feet. Very, very nice blaster. Works very, very well. Of course, has the cool blowback feature. That's really nice. Especially, I like dry firing. A lot of people do. This blaster is really good for that because, when people dry fire, that does wear out the spring. But it's really fun to dry fire. So that is what most people's argument is. but you don't need to do that because it already kind of has its little blowback feature right here. So it kind of gives the illusion of dry firing the blaster, and it doesn't really do anything to the performance. So that's really nice. Again, the knife is really cool. Just so many cool things. So let's go get I'm going to go get my final opinion. If you do want to purchase this blaster, there will be a purchase link in the description, and if I can find it online anywhere. But yes, I will be putting a purchase link in the description for you to buy this, and you can buy this at any of your local Five Below stores, which is a store, department store that's been around for pretty recently, where you can buy. They have pretty much anything for $5 and below. So if you want this, it should be easy to find. I don't know how long they're going to be there, but it's always good to take a look and see if you can pick it up for $5. I definitely recommend it. Alright guys, so my final opinion of this blaster. Range seems very decent. The performance is very good. It has decent ergonomics unless you have a really big hand. It has the blowback feature, which is nice. It looks stunning, and for a very cheap price tag, I'm going to assume I got this on discount for $5, so I'm going to assume it's probably going to be around $7-ish, which is a very good deal. And if it is $5 in your area, pick it up. A place you can buy these is the store called Five Below, and that is where you can get these for about $5. Now, I do not know how long these are going to be there, but that is a place to pick these up, and I definitely recommend you do. If you're a performance-based nerfer that likes Nitefinder style pistols, you are going to love this thing. And I think even some of this plastic can be removed very easily. It would be almost cool if you could, obviously not in battle, but like for aesthetic mods, you could replace this with maybe a real knife for, you know, like as a aesthetic, purely aesthetic, obviously. Really love the dino design. I am a dinosaur fan myself. There's these little warning stickers. CHSP or OHSP, I don't know what that means. Attention, danger. So whatever that means, it looks really cool, and I can't wait to get my hands on the other Dino Attack blasters and review them, because I have a good feeling about this line. This came out a while ago, and I don't think many people knew about this pistol. I saw it at the Five Below store, and I was like, I have to get this and review it. So I got it, and I'm doing a review on it. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I give this a 9 out of 10. I love this thing. I love it more than the Stegosmash, I think. It is just really cool. Feels so good. I love this blaster. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
My junk drawer, my junk drawer. So many things I don't know what they're for, but I won't let it go. No, I will add more useless little things to my junk drawer.